Hello everyone. So now let's start the first expert talk on the UAE edition of Zoho Payroll, which is simplifying payroll accounting with Zoho Books. So now let's start with the agenda for today's session. So first, we'll be seeing the importance of integrating payroll and accounting, and then we'll be seeing the overview of Zoho Payroll, Zoho Books integration. Then we will see how to set up the integration and how the integration actually works. And we will see some key scenarios revolving around reporting tags, and then we will see the loan handling process. After which we'll see some pro tips, and to finish it off, we will have a Q&A session. Now we'll start with integrated payroll and accounting. Okay, so to tell you about the importance of integrated and payroll and accounting, payroll is one of the top operational expenses for businesses, which directly impacts the profit and loss. So managing payroll efficiently is crucial as it affects overall profitability and employee satisfaction. So accurate payroll processing will help you to control cost and support strategic financial planning. And integrating payroll and accounting system is not just about convenience, it's about building a foundation for more accurate, efficient, and strategic business operations. By ensuring data consistency, reducing errors, and providing comprehensive financial insights, integrated systems support better compliance, cost management, and decision making, which ultimately contributes to the overall success of the business. So, the overview of Zoho Payroll and Zoho Books integration. The wages you pay and need to be kept track of using an accounting software. So, posting accounting entries manually after every parent could be time consuming, and there will be also a possibility of manual errors. So, this is where integrating Zoho Payroll with Zoho Books comes to the rescue. When you integrate with Zoho Books, all your payroll transactions are in sync. All your payroll expenses and liabilities will be automatically recorded in the correct expenses and liability accounts. So this will be reflected in your profit and loss statement so that your net profit is accurate. Now let's see about the setting up of integration. So first process in setting up of Zoho Books integration is that you will be selecting the right bank account. That is the bank account from which you pay your employees so that the salary record payments gets entered under that particular bank account in Zoho Books. And then you'll be choosing the journal posting preferences, after which you'll be mapping the right liability and expense account to the pay types. So now let's see how the integration actually works. So let's start with processing a payroll. Then I will show you how to pass the journal entries and the bank reconciliation process. And we'll also see the reports in Zoho Books. So this is the dashboard of Zoho Payroll, the admin portal, where you'll be able to manage the payroll of your organization. So here, when you go to the settings, you'll see the Zoho app section where you can see the status of integration with other Zoho applications. Now, in our case, let's choose Zoho Books. So when you click on the edit option, so the first section is the bank account from which you pay your employees. So here you can choose the account that you actually use to pay your employees. And then we will have a record salary payments and banking module where you'll be able to choose whether to record the payments as separate transactions or to post it as a single transaction. Then we will have the journal posting preferences where you can choose how do you want to post the journal entries after approving it, whether on accrual basis, that is based on pay period's end date, or on cash basis, that is based on the payday. And then you can choose how and what status the entry to be posted in Zoho Books, whether it should be posted as draft so that a user in Zoho Books can review it and publish it manually, or you would like to post it directly as a published status in Zoho Books. And the next section will allow you to choose the accounts, the debit and credit accounts for the pay types in Zoho Payroll. So you can map the earnings to the debit accounts and the deductions to the appropriate liability accounts. And this is regarding the setting up of integration. So now let's move back to the slide. So we have seen, how to set up the integration. Now let's see how the integration actually works. Okay. So let me show you how to process a payroll in the Zoho Payroll software. So when you go to the parent section, you will see the parent for the month in ready status. You just need to click on the create parent button. That will do the payroll calculation for all your active employees. And it will be displayed in a format like this, where you can see the total payroll cost, total net pay, the deductions for the month, the total benefits deductions for the month. All that you'll be able to view it here. And if you click on an employee name, you'll be able to see the salary structure of the employee, and you can see the payable days of the employee. Along with that, if you have associated any loan deductions or any recurring deductions, you'll be able to find it here. And also, if you'd like to add any one-time earning such as bonus, you can add it using this add earning option directly. Or else if you'd like to add any one-time deduction, you'll be able to add it using this add deduction button. And regarding the payable days adjustment, you'll be able to adjust it by uploading the loss of pay information, and based on which the pay will be calculated accurately for your employees. After doing all the required additions and the deductions and the edits, you'll be able to submit and approve the payroll. That's where you will get this pop-up of posting the journal entries. So once you click on this checkbox and click on submit and approve, the journal entries will be posted into your Zoho Books account. Next, moving on to the third step of the payroll process, that is recording the payment. So in your case, if your organization is in mainland, you can download the zip file from our system by choosing the required establishment ID and the disbursement bank account and the work location, and you can generate the salary information file in direct zip format or Excel format. And then you can make the payments to your employees by uploading them in the banking portal. Or else if your organization is in a free zone and you are paying through direct bank transfers, you can download the bank advice file from the system and you can use it for making the payments to your employees. So, and please be aware that you need to select the right bank account in the integration page for the salary record payments to be recorded under that particular bank account in Zoho Books. And once you have made the payments and the payments are successful, you can click on the record payment to let the system know that you have made the payment to all your employees. That will allow you to send payslip notification email to all your employees at the same time. So this is how you'll be processing a payroll. And based on this, the entries will be posted into your Zoho Books account. Now let's see that. So now let's navigate to the Zoho Books page where you can go to the banking module, and you'll be able to see the list of bank accounts that you have added in your Zoho Books. So here you can choose the bank account from which you have paid your employees. So under that bank account, you will find the wage payment entries that got posted from Zoho Payroll. So here under the settings section, I have chosen it as individual transactions. So that is why it has been posted as individual transaction in this banking module. And here, if you have integrated your bank with Zoho Books already, so the bank statements will be automatically fetched and you will be able to match them here. Or if you're going to import the bank statements, you have import statement option available. You can choose the file and you will be able to upload it. So once you upload that file, system will take that into the uncategorized transactions. So then you can go into the uncategorized transactions and you have a multi-select and multi-match option. So using which you can select the transaction and the system will show you the best matches. As you can see for this employee, system is automatically showing me the best match. So you can click on match and you can match the transactions. So this is how you can categorize the transactions based on the entries posted from Zoho Payroll. And then we will have an accountant section under which you will find the manual journals. Okay, so there you can see the journal that got posted. So I've chosen published status, so that's why the journal has been posted as published here. And here you can see the the accounts and the amount, the debit and credit accounts against the particular accounts. Then you will find the chart of account section where you will be able to see the account names. And when you select an account name, you will be able to see the entries that got posted from Zoho Payroll. For example, if you choose the salary and employee wages expenses account, you can see the entries that got posted from the Zoho Payroll software. And if you'd like to see the other entries, you can select the other account name, such as reimbursement payable or statutory deduction payable or deduction payable or net salary payable. And you can see the entries that got posted from Zoho Payroll. And then you will have a report section also in Zoho Books. So there you can see the profit and loss statement report. And there also the entries from Zoho Payroll will be posted. So this is why we mentioned that, recording the payroll expenses is one of the important thing for making your net profit accurate. Okay. So you can see the entries that got posted from the Zoho Payroll. So this is how you'll be able to process a payroll, and you'll be able to post the journal entries into Zoho Books. And now let's move back to the presentation. So we have seen how the integration works. Now let's discuss some key scenarios. So here, let's take the examples of reporting tag usage. So in your organization, you might need to track the expenses based on cost center wise, or you want to be, track the cost based on project wise, or you want to track the expenses based on employee type wise, like GCC nationals, what is the expenses for the expats, what are the expenses, you might need to track them. So for that purpose, you can make use of this reporting tag usage to segregate the employees and to get the reports based on the tags. And also the entries will be posted with associated tags so that you can clearly track the cost center wise, project wise data. Okay. So now let me show you how to create a reporting tag in Zoho Payroll. So under settings, if you scroll down, you'll see the reporting tags option. So there you'll be able to create a tag. For example, if you want it based on project wise, you can name the tag as project, and you can give the multiple options for it, and you can save the tag. Then you'll be able to associate the tag to the respective employees. I have created some tags already, for example, cost centers such as finance, engineering, and sales, so that if I want to get the expenses based on a particular cost center, I will be able to get that using the associated tags in Zoho Books. So to associate the reporting tags, you can navigate to the employees module. You can select the employee name, and when you scroll down, you will be able to see the tags option. So there you can add the respective tag. And then when the entries get posted, it will be posted with the associated tags. To help you understand more on it, let me take you into Zoho Book section. So now let's take an example of a journal report. Okay. So let me open the journal report. Here you can see the entries that got posted based on the associated tags. As you can see, the entries posted based on finance cost center, sales cost center, engineering cost center, what are the salary and employee wages for the particular cost center, what is the net salary payable for the particular cost center, you'll be able to view it here. And then in other reports, such as account transactions, you'll be able to use these tags as filter, and you'll be able to get the desired report. For example, if you want the report based on a particular cost center, so you can use that as a filter, and you can choose the respective cost center, and you can run a report so that you'll be able to see the cost center wise account transaction report. Okay, so this is how you can effectively use reporting tags to track the cost center wise, project wise, or employee type wise data in accounting. So now let's move back to the slide and move to the next section, which is loans handling. So in Zoho Payroll, you can record the loans that you have provided to your employees, or any salary advances that you have provided to your employees, and you can set up installment deduction for them. Also, you'll be able to transition the old loans. So if you are bringing in a old loan into Zoho Payroll, you'll be able to enter the loan amount and the opening balance amount, and based on which you can set up the EMI installment deduction amount. So month on month, the amount will get deducted from the employee's payroll. Also, the opening balance won't be posted in Zoho Books, because while providing the loans, you might have already added a record in Zoho Books, right? That's why we don't post that opening balance record in Zoho Books. But the loan deductions will be posted under the particular account in Zoho Books. Now let's see the loans process in Zoho Payroll. So you'll have a separate loans module. So there you can record a loan. So to explain you better, let me open a ongoing loan. So here you can see the loan name. To create a loan, you can use a manage loans, and you can create a loan type. So here I have created a loan called salary advance. I've associated that with an employee, and I've entered the loan amount, and I've chosen the disbursement date and the paid through account. So in this account, the disbursement record will be posted in Zoho Books, and you can enter the reason, and you can set the EMI deduction start date, the installment amount, and you can save the loan. So automatically the loan entries, right, will be posted into the Zoho Books account. To see that, you can go into the chart of accounts, and you will be able to select the Zoho Payroll loan account, and you can see the loan disbursement detail and the loan deduction detail that will get posted month on month. Okay, so this is how you can handle loans, and you can have that recorded in Zoho Books. Now we'll see some pro tips that could help you efficiently manage your Zoho Payroll and Zoho Books integration. So first, we will see the linking of Zoho Payroll with Zoho Books. So some of you all might have already, using the Zoho Books account, right? And you might be interested in signing up for Zoho Payroll. So what you can do is you can click on the Try Payroll option in Zoho Books. That will take you to an organization creation page, which will show you two options: either to create a new organization or create a new organization that will be linked with your existing Zoho Books account. So you can click on the join organization if you'd like to link your Zoho Books account with the Zoho Payroll. Then it will take you to the trial sign up. I mean the organization creation page, where you can enter the organization name, the business location, organization address, and the other details, and you can create a Zoho Payroll organization that will be linked with your Zoho Books. Please note that the admin who has option to create the organization will be able to set up this integration. And also, to use the Zoho Payroll and Zoho Books integration, the person should have admin access both in Zoho Books and Zoho Payroll. Okay, so this is how we can link your Zoho Payroll with Zoho Books. And moving on to the next pro tip, which is regarding draft and published journals. Okay, so let's say in your organization you have different teams to manage payroll and finance, so that when the payroll person process the payroll and push the journal entries, you should have a reviewer from the finance team to review the journals and then publish it. If there are any discrepancies, they would be able to add the comments, and based on that comments, the payroll person can review the journal posting preferences and post it again. So we will see that scenario here. So let's say now we have to post a particular earning type to a different chart of account. To achieve that, first you need to unmatch the transactions. So we have matched the transactions, right? So you have to go into the banking module, and you have to go into the bank account, and you need to select the transaction that has been matched, and you need to unmatch it. So once you have unmatched, you can go into the Zoho payroll page, and you can select the completed payroll, and you can click on the delete journal entries option. So then you will be able to navigate to the settings, select the Zoho apps integration page, click on the edit option of Zoho Books, and then you can choose the necessary journal posting preferences or the salary payments record posting preferences. Okay, so let's say now you want the entries to be posted as draft, okay, instead of published. And also you have to map one of the pay type to a different account. So for example, let's take your performance bonus to be mapped to a bonus expense account that you have created in Zoho Books. So you can select that account, and you can choose the other preferences, and also you can choose whether to record salary payments as individual or group, and then you can click on save, which will save this configuration. Then you can navigate to the completed payroll, and you will get the post journal entries option. So once you do that, the journal entries will be posted with the updated changes in Zoho Books. So now you can navigate to Zoho Books, and when you go to the accountant and open the manual journals, now you can see the entries posted as draft status, since you have chosen it as draft in the integration page. So now a reviewer from your finance team can review this journal, and they will be able to publish it. And also we have mapped the pay type to a different account, right? So let's search for that account here, and you will be able to see the entries now posted to this particular account. The performance bonus got posted into this bonus expense account in Zoho Books. So this is how you can have customized chart of accounts created and post the entries in it. And also you can review the journal entries that has been posted, and you can post it again. And then we have employee wise bank transaction posting. That is nothing but if you have chosen as group transactions, but you want it as individual transactions under the banking module, you can achieve that by changing these preferences in the integration and then posting the journal entries again. So these are some of the pro tips to efficiently manage your Zoho Payroll and Zoho Books integration. Now let's take a quick recap of the session. So we have seen the importance of integrated payroll and accounting. So we have seen the overview of Zoho Payroll and Zoho Books integration. We have also seen how to set up the integration and how the integration actually works. And we also seen some key scenarios revolving around reporting tags. And then we have seen the loan handling process, and we have seen some of the pro tips. So now we have come to this final part of this expert talk, which is Q&A. So you'll be able to use the questions tab. So hi, Florinda. So regarding your question on the employees who are not included in WPS and how do we do it, and we don't want them to include it in the zip file. To answer this, we have multiple payments mode in Zoho Payroll. Okay, so we have cash and check payment mode available. So you can use this so that the system won't ask you for the bank details of the employee, and those employees won't be included in the salary information file. Okay, so that you can also filter those employees. So if you'd like to, add a tag to them, you can add a tag, and you can get the employees filtered out based on that reporting tag, and then you'll be able to record payment for them separately if you'd like to. For the other employees who are paid through WPS, you can download the salary information file for them.
Thank you for the presentation, Aditya. Thank you, Satish, for answering the questions. Thank you, everyone, for attending our session and staying till the end. We are looking forward to seeing you in all these sessions. We will send out the registration forms throughout emails and within the product for you to register and attend for all the upcoming sessions. Please watch out for them. Thank you, everyone.